Hey guys, it's JB3, and welcome back to another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. In this episode, we will have a big one here. We got Walsall, the number one team in the league right now. They sit atop the table. We are in third, just 2 points behind them. So it'll be a big match as we come off 2 games in 3 days. We have our third game in just 6 days, so it'll be a tough one. We'll have to hope that our fatigue and stamina can hold up, and then we will move on into January. We will have a game on the 2nd, but it'll be an FA Cup game against Hull City. But let's focus on getting through December and get into this big matchup against Walsall. So we will come into this matchup against Walsall. It looks like fatigue will be an issue, especially for Adebola at the back and Sorberg and the Conte all looking very tired, but we'll hopefully be able to pick it up. Sark has been off the past couple of matches, so hopefully he can find another goal, get his 12th of the season in this matchup against Walsall. And we'll get this game underway. Sorberg wins the header, gets it off to Park, lays it to Sark. Sark tries to take a long shot and it's deflected. He'll settle it back down off to Barrett. Barrett looking for someone to make a run. Gets it to Aldaharni. Aldaharni a long shot and blocked and goes out for a corner. Aldaharni sends it wide to Romano. Romano holds up. Tries to get around the defender. Has Lecante. Lecante looking for Park. Can he get on the end of it? And he can't. Ferrier breaks it up. Barrett can't get to it. He'll lay it off and it's going to be a shot and into the back of the net for Walsall. And the fatigue seems to be an issue. We just don't have that last bit of pace that we might need to really move the ball up and get in a good opportunity to shoot. And Walsall takes advantage of it off the slow legs. They get good passing and Barrett misses the tackle. And it's right in there. Magnuson's not able to recover and it goes into the back of the net. 1-0. Barrett looking for someone to get a pass to. Gets it off to Aldaharni. Can he get around the defender? He does. Tries to get the shot, but it's going to go out for a corner. Barrett gets it ahead to Sark. Sark on to Park. Park will try to lay it off and can't. It's blocked. And that'll be the final touch of the first half as we go down 1-0 at halftime. A really good opportunity to try and put it in, but Park just couldn't make that final pass to Sark for him to put it in the back of the net. Sorberg centers it to Sark, pushes along to Aldaharni. He takes the strike and can't get to it. It's deflected by Roberts, and it'll be cleared by Walsall. Sorberg gets it up to Aldaharni. Aldaharni right on to Barrett. Barrett with a little bit of a lane, and Roberts will deflect it, and it'll go out for a corner. Barrett taps it along to Aldaharni. Aldaharni looks for Sark. He holds up. Looks for Park in the middle. He takes a shot, and Roberts makes another save, and they'll send it out for a clear. Walsall sitting back. He tries to get it up to Park. Park gets it on to Sark. Sark tries to get around the defender. He takes the shot. Oh, and off the crossbar it goes, and it'll go out. Oh, Sark had a great opportunity. Got right past the defender, and it goes out. Lekkonen gets it on to Sark, who gets it on to Romano. Romano holds up, looks for someone in the middle, has Park, and Roberts makes another save. Out for a corner. Sark will be there. He'll send it in right into the middle, and the header's on. It goes in. Oh, it's Adebola right in the middle of the box. We finally break through. Roberts had been making a bunch of saves, and we finally get one in. Adebola with the big header and ties this game in the 72nd minute against Walsall, and we claw back, and now it's game on between Morecambe FC and Walsall. Great header. Adebola boxes out the defender, gets up there, puts a strong header on them, no one between him and the goalkeeper, and muscles it right past the keeper. So Romano and Hughes will come out, and Gomez and Miro will come in on the wings. Barrett will race back to try and stop Gordon on his last legs. He sends it in, and it's going to be a header. Oh, and the fatigue. Good Lord, Barrett looked like he absolutely had cement in his shoes, couldn't even run, and they'll answer right back and put in another goal. And it's 2-1 Walsall. Luckily, they play us after we just played 2 games in 6 days, so yeah, good for you, Walsall. Put in that goal. They put it in. Awazi had no chance. Barrett took 5 years to go about 10 yards, and it's 2-1. Gordon will bring this one up. Barrett intercepts. He'll move it. He'll look for Sark. Sark can't get to it and would have had Gomez wide open. Final build up here. Walsall will probably control it in extra time. Farrier on the wing. He'll pass back. But Conte can't make the interception, and it'll be a delayed penalty, and that'll be it. It'll be a free kick in the final minutes of this game. Walsall will line this one up. They'll send it in. Lekkonen will head it off. Park will win it, but doesn't mean much as they'll blow the final whistle. And that'll do it for us. We dropped 3 points to Walsall, and now it's a 5-point lead that they'll have on us on the table. An unfortunate one, just a bad timing. We have to play the best team on the end of a 3-game run here, so it's just unlucky for Morecambe FC as they come in here. Played pretty well, all things considered. 8 shots, 7 on target, but Roberts just an absolute brick wall. But the defense was a bit tired, didn't have enough legs to get back. And it's 2 shots, 2 on goal, and 2 goals for Walsall. An ugly, ugly game for the back defense. Sarek with a 9.1 did all he could, but couldn't find the goal. Gomez 6.1, Park a 6.6, Miro a 5.9, Aldo Harney a 7.5, Billy Hughes a 6.5, Romano a 7.2, Awazi a 6.4, Lecante a 7.0, Magnuson a 7.9, Adebola an 8.3, Sorberg a 6.9, Lekkonen a 6.4, Barrett a 7.8, Sarek a 9.1, and that will do it for us here at the Globe Arena against Walsall. So before we get into the FA Cup game, it is the 1st of January and Daniel Emerald and Cruz have both left the club. So we will get into this FA Cup game against Hull City. It will be Sorberg, Adebola, Magnuson, and Mitchell across the back with Gomez, Magnuson, Fuentes in the middle, and then Miro, Richardson, and Achampong up front. And we will get this game underway. Kabali gets it out wide to Gorski. He'll get around one defender. He'll get the shot, and Awazi's there to make a great save to keep this game 0-0. Richardson makes a good interception and gets behind the defense. He's off and running, but runs out of an angle and runs out of real estate and goes out. Oh, Hull City get in behind, and Awazi's not going to be able to make the stop. Mitchell couldn't close down, and the inexperience from Mitchell shows his ranks, and it goes right into the back of the net for our opening goal from Hull City. It's 1-0. Just too quick. He gets past him. Mitchell just doesn't have the pace to get back, and it gets right back into the net for a Hull City goal. Gomez gets it off, and Miro's on. He gets onto it. He has a chance. He puts it. Oh, and off the goalkeeper and in. Miro puts it in for a goal. And we answer right back. A good build-up. Great pass from Gomez for Miro to run onto it. And with that gorgeous lip sweater, he puts it into the back of the net. Miro answers right back. Wide play. He runs onto it. The defenders miscommunicate. I thought he was going to run out on us. He never does. Leaves Miro with a great opportunity, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, takes a deflection and right into the back of the net. Bowen fights for the ball and gets it. He'll get the cross, and Awazi's going to be there to grab it. Magnuson gets it up to Richardson. He'll hold up. He'll lay it off to Magnuson, and Borjan will knock it out and make the save. He'll lay it off to Gomez. Gomez looks for Fuentes. Fuentes will drive up, looking for Magnuson, who gets it off to Achampong. He has an angle. He takes the shot, but he skies it over the net. Oh, Achampong, you just got to put that down a little bit lower. Magnuson gets it, looking for someone. Looks for Fuentes. Fuentes in the box. Tries to hold up. Gets it to Magnuson, and he puts it right in the back of the net to open up the second half. Magnuson puts it in. He picked up an injury in the first couple minutes, but he fought through it. He's going to play through the injury, and he puts it in. What a great pass from Fuentes. Good build up, a good little seam. Just enough space for him to get through. And Oh, the defender just misses with that slide tackle. Would have cleared the ball. He just misses, and Magnuson's able to tap it home with his left foot. Stewart in the middle gets around the defender, gets it off to Bowen, and Sorberg can't make the save, but Awazi's there to make the stop, and it goes out for a corner. So we will make 3 changes here in the 64th minute. Gomez, Magnus, and Fuentes out for Burns, Dubois, and Tero Lekkonen. Dubois gets it up to Richardson. He'll lay it off to Dubois. He'll take the strike and send it wide of the net. Hull City trying to move it up here. Magnuson will break it up. He'll try to get it off to Adebola. Adebola will try to send it long and can't get it to him. Dicko, one-on-one with the keeper, and he puts it into the back of the net against Awazi. Oh, poor pass from Adebola, looking to get it to Sorberg. Just didn't get it long enough. Dicko gets the interception, and Adebola just couldn't close down and run any type of interference before Dicko puts it into the back of the net. And that will do it for us. I don't know if we go to extra time or penalties, but that will be full time here. It is tied 2-2. Oh, we will go to a second leg. I don't know the format of the FA Cup offhand clearly, but it's a pretty good draw. It's six shots, 4 on target for each team, 56% of the possession. They just get behind us late and put it in. Fuentes will get the 8.7, Awazi is 7.5, Toby Mitchell is 7.5, Magnuson is 7.5, Adebola is 7.8, Sorberg 7.2, Lekkonen is 6.1, Dubois 5.8, Burns is 6.2, Achampong is 6.5, Joel Richardson is 7.2, Miros 8.2, Gomez an 8.2, and Victor Magnuson an 8.6. And that'll do it for us here in the first part of the FA Cup against Hull City. So it looks like we have some players returning from loan. We have Taylor Green, Alessandro Branco, Tyler Kerr, Adair Cora, and Daniel Mpiba, who all return. And then we are also going to be able to send out Victor Magnuson for a 1-year loan. So we'll get him some experience, get him some more playing time, so hopefully he can grow a little bit more and then come in and shore up as a central defensive midfielder. So we have our second report back from Poland. We only have a couple players that we'll keep an eye on. We have Olkowski, who is 49-61 overall, 71-91 potential, so decent potential. Then we have a couple other players, a couple goalkeepers that we really don't need, but we'll keep an eye on anyway. Maybe we can sell them, bring them in, and then sell them on. So we'll have to keep an eye on it here, but nothing to bring in currently from Poland. So we have our second report back in from New Zealand. We have a couple players that'll look like they might turn into something. George Robinson with an 85 potential. Bradley Martin, a 71-94 potential. 90 potential for Nicholas Harris. Peter Thomas, 68-88. Dylan Price, a 78, but we'll keep an eye on him. 6 foot. You know, maybe he can turn into something. We'll give him an extra month. And then we have Taylor Moore. And then we have Oliver Jackson, who we will bring in. Looks to be a pretty good center man. Hopefully can be a target guy. 6'2", 49-61, $100,000 value. So we'll bring in Oliver Jackson. So we have our second report back from South Africa. And we have a lot of really good to average players that we'll keep an eye on. We have Nakui, who's 66-86. Isa, who's an 84 potential. Kalata, 86 potential. I'm going to push that one 87. Dadu, 87, who we might bring in just because of his name, so we'll have to keep an eye on him, even though his overall is pretty low. Issa, who's 61-85. Littell, who's 70-94. Dadu, 72-94. And we actually will bring in Thako Dadu. He has a great name, $120,000 value, 45-61 overall, and 72-94 potential. And then we have Kobe, who is 6 foot, 47-61, a $60,000 value, so we'll keep an eye on him. And then Zoma, who's 46-62, 68-94 potential, and $140,000 value. We will bring him in. Hopefully he can be another good right back for us and give us a little bit of defensive presence. And that'll do it for us here in South Africa. So we will wrap up here with our review of the Youth Academy. We have Daniel Decker, who stands pat at 72 to 90 potential. We have Murad Ramsey, who we're just going to keep there just because we don't have any other goalkeepers right now, at 82 to 88, 6'5" from Egypt. Alessandro Aguero, 87 to 94. Alfonso Vergara, who's still 15, 86 to 92 potential. Thomas Cano, we're going to let go. He's 80 to 86, just doesn't have the potential, so we're going to let him go. Taufik Bayoumi, 81 to 87. We'll keep him in just for a little bit longer. Maybe we'll bring him in and sell him on. And then we have Han Yeon-mung, who looks like he could be potential to be special, 86 to 92. Oliver Jackson, who's 73 to 93, right wing out of New Zealand. We just brought him in, 52 overall, so good player to keep our eye on. Niall O'Grady, 81 to 91. And then Thako Dadu is 53, 72 to 94. And then we have Mendy Zehoma is 68 to 94, but 55 overall potential. So that'll do it for us here in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did draw against Hull City, so we will have to play them in the next episode as well on the second leg of the FA Cup. And then we will also take on Portsmouth in League One action. So guys, I hope you are enjoying the series. If you do, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can always get the notifications on when the newest episodes are coming out. And then make sure you guys are dropping comments. We will have to send our scouts back out in a couple episodes at the end of January. So make sure you drop in any countries you want us to scout in the future. And until next time, guys, have a good one.